where we're going to find greatest value when we start like incorporating the use of technology with crews and equipping them with communication is we'll be able to address the clearly wasted time.
Absolutely.
That's what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
I think we'll find efficiencies and we'll find ways that, like, you know, guys like Luis, he'll find creative ways, I'm sure, to use it in also that sort of waiting time and improve the sort of coordination and the collaborate, whatever, all that stuff.
You know what I'm excited too is we're just deep in primary research.
Right.
We're out here in the real world.
Right.
We're not just reading papers.
Right, yeah.
Right? We're not just looking at stuff from afar. We had to hoof it up here.
Yeah.
And sweat. I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
I'm
sweating.
I think we're an extra 10 degrees up here than,
for
than down
sure.
there.
For sure.
But no, you're absolutely, and that's what's critical about any kind of research project, right? Is don't watch from afar. Don't just tap into a database and get out there and find out what exactly, the richness actually of any research I find is in the qualitative aspects, the qualitative parts. There's all this great quantitative, data and the metadata, and there's great information and there's great
data.
Sure, we love data.
Yeah, we love data.
But the richness of a research project is in the qualitative aspect. Okay, what's the meaning of why, okay, this is the number hours on average, blah, 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 that were wasted, okay? But what does that mean and why and the how do we address that? That's where the meaning is. That's where the value is, right? Because if you're running off of numbers and you're purely a numbers guy and you're just saying, hey, the data says we're wasting 20% of our, of our craft time every week. We crack the whip. Well, wait a minute. That's not the answer. That's not really the answer.
And I think for any young person who's considering construction, because we've been talking about that, the richness of getting some field experience, invaluable.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I can't imagine. This is the very first day I've ever climbed up like this.
Yep.
It's amazing.
I gotta tell you,
my perspective's different.
If you don't know what you want to do when you get to college, like if you haven't, if you're still like, I'm not sure what I want to major in, tap the brakes for a sec,
time out,
and just say, hang on, wait, go do 2 years in the military, do Peace Corps, right? Go serve a mission for your church,
get some life experience,
or get out here and work a trade, learn how to frame. The whole reason I ended up in construction actually was because an family friend architect that I knew said, I wanted to be an architect when I was a kid.
Yes.
And he says the best architects are the ones that really understand materials and methods.
Absolutely.
So before you go jumping into architectural school, go work for a year or two out in the trades. Learn a trade, framing, whatever. Electrical, whatever it is, be out there, touch the materials, experience that, and then go get your degree. And you know what happened is I did. I went out there. I learned how to frame. I worked for framers for a couple of years. Worked for a roofer. And started in architectural school, and actually then got a job as a draftsman while I'm in school. And I realized that's not what I want. I actually really enjoy this building process. I want to be part of the process of building, not
less
just design.
Less design.
And I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful for that advice.
Absolutely.
That was key. All right, Luis.
Daniel wants Andres to take lunch.